Good morning, everyone. Jai Hind, and welcome to another episode of National Security Live exclusively on Gyanonymous School. Today, we're gonna begin with a very powerful statement made by one prominent Indian journalist, Palki Sharma Upadhyay. Recently, she said that when reels replace textbooks and algorithms become teachers, an uninformed generation turns into a national security risk. This is a very big statement by Palki Sharma Upadhyay. At the very first glance, this may sound like actually a criticism of social media or criticisms of users of social media. Actually, it is not. If we go in depth into it, it is actually a warning about the future of nations. So today I am here not to tell you that social media is evil. I use social media. I have been using social media now and then since 2006. You use social media. Organizations use social media. Even government use social media. Use of social media is not the question. The real question is who controls your attention in the social media. Who decides what you watch? Who decides that? Who decides that what you believe? Who decides what you think, what is true or not? Whether you decide or the algorithm decides. And what happens when those decisions are made not by teachers, not by parents, not by scholars, even not by you, not by even authorities, but by algorithms driven by business motive. It is the algorithms are designed primarily to maximize the engagement. So that is where national security begins. So before I go in depth into the topic of today's national security regarding uninformed generations and regarding the quote by Palki Sharma Upadhyay, I would like to request everyone kindly to switch on 1.5x for better experience. As we know, national security is more than borders, it's more than soldiers, tanks, missiles, fighter aircrafts, and all other traditional security apparatus. Today's national security, it has expanded far beyond military power. Information is the strategic resource today. Attention is strategic resource today. Public trust is strategic resource today, and citizens' ability to distinguish fact from falsehood is also a strategic resource. An informed citizen strengthens democracy, while a misinformed citizen can actually unintentionally weaken the democratic value of a nation. If we go to the age of attention of economy, like earlier people searched for information, let's say in 2000s people just search for information on Google, other search engines, or maybe on website. People were just going to get something from the internet, like where the certain place is, about what they went to learn something from the internet. They went to get something from the internet. But today, as technology is evolving in such a exponential way, today it comes reverse. Today information searches people. Information actually says people. You open Instagram decides. Instagram gets the reels as per its choice. You open YouTube recommends as per YouTube's choice. You open Facebook prioritizes as per your priorities, and also as per Facebook's algorithmic priorities. Similarly, if you open X, X suggests you whatever X thinks best for you. But who is X, or who is the platforms to think what is best for you? This is just their business motive to maximize the engagement. So algorithms actually determine what is likely to keep you engaged. Algorithms actually wants to keep you engaged for more and more time. The algorithms are not teachers. They are a recommendation system. Their objective is not necessarily to make you wiser. The algorithms don't want to make you wiser. Their objective, the prime objective, is to keep you watching. Their objective is often, the main objective is to make you engaged and to have more and more time you spend with them. The longer you stay, the more advertisement you will see, and the more revenue platforms or the more revenue generation that these platforms will generate. So your attention has become the product. Your time, your attention to such social media products, to such social media reels or posts, your attention and your time is the product for them. So if you go with the segment of reels, yes, reels versus reality, a reel which lasts for, let's say, 30 seconds to 1 minute. On the other hand, a book chapter may take more than 30 minutes to complete. Reels give you just one instant simulation or one instant stimulation. It just excites you, makes you sometimes feel better, and you think that you are informed by this reel. Maybe, but a book or chapter of a book, it develops deep understanding in you. Book actually demand patience for him. It demands patience from you. On the other hand, reel, what reel wants from you? Reel rewards you immediately, while book actually encourage you for critical thinking. Short time reels, they often encourage very remote, very rapid emotional reactions from you. While complexity of situations or complexity of knowledge can be explained by books, these virtual clips or these virtual reels, they compress complexity into some kind of slogans. Okay, the danger is not whether real exists. The real itself, that they exist, it's not danger. There's a lot more bad elements also exist, bad, good, every element exists in the society. The danger arises when reels becomes the only source of knowledge. We have thousands of lakhs of millions of probably billions, I don't know billions, but millions of books, even millions of PDFs, ebooks, and educational videos. But people are more often into reels. So it's not danger that the reels exist. There's a lot more things exist on the internet, like even pornography exists. The danger is not that pornography exists. The danger arises when such contents becomes the only source of knowledge. If you spend more time on pornography, then what would happen to you? You will be like a dysfunctional person. You will be detached from real life. Similarly, if you just get engaged in reel will take over your time. You will think that the information you are gaining from reel, you will think that they are the actual knowledge. In reality, they are not. They are just information. You will be just thinking that, wow, you are knowing so much stuff from the reel day by day. But it is not. You are just getting information. They are not knowledge. Reels don't give you knowledge. They give you simple information. That's what we call WhatsApp University or kind of real university. So if we gonna now go into answer the questions like how algorithms create echo chambers. What is echo chamber? Okay, let's go into it. The algorithms actually quickly learn your preferences, what you like, what you don't like, what you prefer. The algorithms learns your preferences from your likes, from your dislikes, from your search history, or from the time from the time you engage in particular type of videos. If you watch one political video, it recommends like 10 more political videos. If you want some conspiracy content, and you will receive more and more conspiracy content. So if you watch only one perspective, the opposite viewpoints actually appear less often. Let's say you are a supporter of one political party and you are watching that type of political viewpoint, the other political viewpoint will less appear, because algorithms want you to that you watch such types of content, and they will get more watch time from you because you love that type of content. They will not show you opposite content because you don't like it. They know, algorithms know that you don't like it. So this can create an echo chamber. This is what called echo chamber, an environment where people actually repeatedly encounter with similar ideas, and it may rarely engage with alternative evidence. Reels put you into an echo chamber. This echo chamber is like the videos, the similar videos, or the same ideological or same preferential items, same preferential serials you will be watching without going into any diversity, without going into any alternative evidence. So this is where algorithms put you in such echo chamber. So over time, when individuals may become more confident in information that aligns with what they already believe, or whether or not it's accurate, people just don't think whether it is accurate or not. People just, when they become confident in such reels, like in such ideologies, they align to that such reels, they think that, yeah, this information is correct, this information is aligned to me. They perceive such information into his life, into his daily life, or into her daily life, or ideologies, and into her psychological or his psychological state. So this is how information aligns into people through echo chambers, through reels. So this is what echo chamber is in terms of reels and social media information. Now let's move to the another domain, that is information warfare. Information warfare is where national security enters. Modern wars, as we know, it's no longer fought only with bullets or tanks. They are fought with narratives, like there can be fake news, there can be disinformation, means information which is deliberately put, some wrong information which is deliberately spread, it's called disinformation. There can be deepfakes, even propaganda videos, or maybe coordinated influence campaigns, like we have seen that yesterday. Meta platform has accepted that the CJP protest videos, or videos circulating on CJP protests on Instagram platform, actually they were inflated through advertisements and through promotions. So these are called influence campaigns. So who were the people who were actually promoting such videos? For who were, what is their agenda, that someone is promoting such videos for some kind of gain, maybe political gain? So this is called coordinated influence campaign. The objective here is not only to defeat the army. The information warfare here, the objective of information warfare is not to defeat the army. It's sometimes the objective is to divide the society, to divide people, to polarize people, to reduce trust of people in the system, or reduce the trust of people in the society, or reduce the mutual trust among people. The objective is to create confusion, and most importantly, to influence the public opinion. When public has some kind of opinion towards certain things, these information campaign try to influence such public opinion. If citizens struggle to distinguish the authentic information from manipulated content from such information campaigns, then a country's resilience can be weakened. And this is what information warfare is. So we must be very much aware of contents of information warfare, and how we must keep ourselves prepared not to be an victim of information warfare, or not to be used by the elements of information warfare, particularly against the country, or particularly when the information warfare actually compromises national security. Now, why youths matter? Why there is so much hue and cry regarding Gen Z and youths while they are using social media and social media campaigns and Instagram and all, particularly regarding it has emerged more after the CJP protest. So young people represent the future workforce. They represent future voters, future innovators, future leaders, even future parents and future caretakers. So if they develop strong digital literacy and critical thinking, they become strategic advantage of the country. If their digital literacy is strong, let's say they know how to operate the computer system, they know various computer languages, they know to operate various softwares, they have various skills and certifications, and they are very much aware of use of social media, as well as with various knowledge and critical thinking, then they become strategic advantage. Now, if they only rely on unverified content without questioning the source, if they just keep on scrolling the reels or Insta reels, or maybe just Facebook information, maybe just scrolling onto X, they become more vulnerable to manipulation. They will be used as troops of information warfare. So this is not actually because young people are incapable. This is not that young people do not know they are incapable. Many of them are exceptionally informed. Many of such young people are exceptionally informed about what to do and what to not do regarding social media use. The concern here is the habit, it's not the age. There can be, like I have seen a lot more elderly people who go on to searching various political contents on social media, that they become addicted to it. I have seen various elderly people, so much time they spend on social media, they get a new phone, and after that they got so much addicted into social media, scrolling habit, reels after reels, hours they spend on that. So this is not about age, this is about habit. Even though young generation are more often dragged into it, it is not even young generation. We have seen even some childs, particularly in India, this is not good. It should be actually banned to give a mobile phone, to let and the kids use mobile phone, they're actually their parents mobile phone. But I have seen in many cases the kids just scroll down all types of reels. Okay, even when I see such things, I just say, please, I just say to the parents, please don't do it, this is not good for your child. So this doesn't depend on the age. Even though young generation is mostly dragged into this controversy, this is about habit, this is about adaptation, and this is not just the age. So here the advance, when we move ahead towards some advanced technology like AI, which there are various reels made of AI or artificial intelligence, or many pictures can be made with ChatGPT, Gemini, or maybe with Grok. So people are using them extensively, even to edit their own pictures and create various backgrounds. So here I would like to mention that AI is not the enemy. Artificial intelligence is transforming education. Even I have been using various elements of artificial intelligence to communicate with you. Whether you are watching me or not watching me, okay, it's up to you. But from my side, I am trying to give you some knowledge. Even I am, through Gyanonymous school, with various inputs of artificial intelligence, I am trying to give you some knowledge, not just real, not just some information. I'm trying to give you some knowledge so that you will develop some understanding. AI, that way, it can summarize books. If you got a big book but you have less time to read that book, yes, you do summarize. Even, for example, my personal says a lot more retired officers whom I do, lot more retired military officers and retired DGPs and retired secretaries. I have good touch with them, and they send me if something published in certain newspaper or websites or think tanks, they just send me the links that Mr. X, I have this is the thing that this is the article I have written. This is published in this kind of journal. Please go through it. So they feel good sharing about it, and they come so lengthy that and they come so difficult to read. I mean, they are so heavy. You see, one DGP level officer or lieutenant general level officers or cabinet secretariat level officers, if he is writing something with so much years of experience, like someone having 35 years of experience or 37 years of experience, they are writing something on some strategy, on let's say on some conflict, it will be very heavy. So even I don't have time to review or give a comment on such articles. So what I do, I get the link and I give to Grok, or I give it to Gemini, or I give it to ChatGPT, or maybe even nowadays I have been using Claude. So I give it and say that please give me summary of this article in a very brief way. I don't have time to read all this. Give me summary, key points of this article. So they give me key points, and from these key points I study that key points in 5 minutes or so, and I summarize this, and after that I comment, I reply them that yes, this is what this article is about this, and my view is regarding this, that you should be doing this, or you should be doing it, this country should be doing this, and this has been very good. So this is how I summarize articles and revert back to the person who is sending me to review it, or not officially review it, just a casual WhatsApp message or maybe a casual email. So even this is how I keep the communication with them, and they send me over and over again because I reply them. And this is how AI helps me, even though I don't have much time to read all of their articles, but AI helps me to summarize their articles, their primary contents. So this is how they explain concepts. This is AI even teaches you language. If you don't know certain language, you can talk to it. Most of the languages are available. Most of the AIs are now available in voice mode. You can talk to them. There can be research support. I have done various research work through AIs. So these AI having very powerful capabilities nowadays, though it has limitations. First and foremost, AI actually they make mistakes, even very silly mistakes, and the mistakes can be sometimes very big. They can actually reflect limitations in their training. Okay, I was training one AI agent on one platform, and like she is a lady having one kid, and she was training in that way. After some hours she was delivering me input, how she is doing, how he is doing, and what happened, I don't know. Even though I trained her, she is having one kid, she started to develop something herself, that something itself, not herself, the AI agent, that she that particular AI agent started to say that she has two kids. Okay, even I never given her inputs that they will have two kids, all explanation, all inputs that she is need to be like that, she has one kid, she is a housewife, she need to do this, do that. But now, out of nowhere, I don't know, she started, the kids are doing well, the kids are doing this, like all scenario planning, but she had two kids all of a sudden. So this is how AI makes big mistakes. Okay, there need of actual human guidance. Okay, we need human guidance while doing work with AI, and human guidance is utmost importance. So technology here is a tool. Judgment remains a human responsibility. You have to judge it. So from all these, whatever Ma'am Palki Sharma Upadhyay, she said, the national security consequence from the uninformed generations, from I would not term it as a real generation, but from yes, she said, well, most of people, or I can see that in general a large percentage of youth are engaged in reels, in information, more than in knowledge, and this is not their fault. They have to know it. This is the algorithm. This is the algorithm is, you can even in certain cases you can say algorithm is actually against them. Information is their the business of that particular platforms for what they imply, they imply the algorithms, and algorithm is actually using them, and the youth generation or most of the youth generation are actually being a victim of such uh, algorithms. So when a large number of citizens actually consume information without verification, there can be several risks in terms of national security. Like there can be panic if it is a disaster due to rumors, like we have disaster in Northeast India, in Assam. If there is certain misinformation, I have seen a lot more misinformations, like due to some coal mining it happened, due to some pollution, some industries, it has happened. A lot more misinformation and disinformation is there. So such misinformation actually it creates panic among people during such disasters, and it actually amplifies false narrative during such disasters and during any of such critical events. There can be reduced trust in the institutions, like reduced trust in police, reduced trust in government through such narratives. There can be greater susceptibility of coordinated information campaigns. There that such information campaigns can trigger youths to go align towards them. They can attract certain youths through such reels, which may lead to even social polarization and challenges in democratic decision making. So national security is actually strengthened not only by strong armed forces. It is at present, in present context, it is strengthened by an informed and resilient youth generation. So to build an informed generation, what can we do? Simply go classic. Simply go classic. Old is the gold. Read books. If you don't like, or if you don't have resources to read printed books, read ebooks. Even on phone, read PDFs, read ebooks. Any content, you verify it before sharing or before liking it. You verify it. You should follow the credible sources, the government sources, and the large media houses, or the established media houses, or established information sources. You just follow them. You compare multiple viewpoints. You just don't go with one narrative. You compare with multiple viewpoints or of certain either political or sociological or economic narratives. Learn from history. Learn from historical books, not just from the norm reels. If you want to learn, if you want to watch videos, go watch long videos, very long lecture videos, like I am doing it here. Like there are a lot more long videos. You watch multiple such long videos, read a lot of books. Develop social media literacy, like what to do, what to not do. Like if you summarize this lecture through AI or through Gemini, you can summarize the YouTube lecture. You can find that various points to develop media literacy, to develop social media literacy, what to do, what not to do. Whatever I said, you can summarize them. You can understand how algorithms work, the pattern of algorithm. You can understand it, and you can go with it. Even though algorithm suggests you something, why you are going to watch this? Let algorithm not control your views. And most importantly, use AI responsibly. Spend time reading books and reading contents more than just headlines and more than a small summary or just a Twitter style post. More than that, you just go with the depth. Go with the depth of article, go with the depth of that write-up, or go with the depth of that complete news or the complete article, then just go with the headline. It is because an informed mind is much harder to manipulate. If you do these things, from learning history to develop media literacy, if you read more books, if you watch more long videos, either YouTube or from other sources, the educational videos, if you compare multiple viewpoints, you will be more informed, your knowledge will increase, and this is how it will be harder for the algorithm, it will be harder for them to manipulate you. So this is it. In closing remark, I would like to say that perhaps the real issue here is not whether reels are good or bad. I'm not here to justify, I'm not here to judge or give my judgments. The reels are good, reels are bad. No, I'm not here for that. The real question is whether we allow the reels to replace our deeper learning techniques or deeper learning procedures, like watching long form videos and reading books, going through history, reading long articles, whether reels are replacing them. So don't reels to replace our deeper learning. Technology should expand our knowledge, not shrink our attention. We should use technology to expand our knowledge, not just to get overwhelmed by information. So algorithms actually they can recommend, but you remember a teacher can guide. Books can deepen your understanding. So ultimately citizens must think themselves, as again I go with how Palki Sharma Upadhyay reminded us, as when reels replace textbooks and algorithms become teachers, it comes an uninformed generation. An uninformed generation actually turns it into a very national security risk. So whether one agrees entirely with that statement or not, but it actually raises an important challenge of our time, of the contemporary time. How do we ensure that digital convenience doesn't come at the cost of informed citizenship? So if today's discussion it made you think, share your perspective on the comment box. You share whether you believe that India is prepared for an age of information warfare. What role should the schools have? What roles of parents should have? What roles family have? And technology companies, how should they go with this? And most importantly, what roles government should play? Whether there should be there should be regulation of such wild social media, such wild algorithms, such profit making algorithms, whether there should be any rule against them or rules to regulate them. So thank you for watching. This is National Security Live episode 8. Thank you. Jai Hind and Bande Mataram.